Let's chat commodities now, where you have seen a rebound come in after the European markets have opened. And starting with crude prices, you've seen nearly 0.25% to 0.5% of a rebound coming in for that one. 92.5 is holding, and this is after the sharpest decline that you have seen in last 1 month coming in for crude in this week itself. Same is the case with the copper prices as well. After those 7-month lows that we made in the markets yesterday, copper has gained nearly 1% on LME. There is buying, opportunity buying, short covering coming in on the lower side. And apart from that, the US construction numbers have been the best since 2008, and that in turn also has been supportive. How do you trade all of those commodities? For that, let's get in Danisha Chanani. She's commodity analyst and she joins us from Edelweiss Financial Services. Danisha, hi, welcome. What's your sense coming in for the base metal prices, first of all? Because the kind of decline that we have seen, the current rally, if you can call it that, does it justify upside for you?
Hi Manisha. Base metals have been hammered most since last 1 week or so due to issues of China's real estate sector and also issues of Cyprus, so which arose the Eurozone debt crisis back into focus. So due to these two problems, we have seen copper, zinc, nickel, everything hammered down more than 5 to 7% on the lower side. But as yesterday, Cyprus lawmakers and leaders have rejected the plan for the tax levy on the bank deposits. I think prices have somewhat got support, and as this plan is abundant till Thursday or Friday, I think next 2 days prices could consolidate here and at least not break yesterday's low. So I would recommend that one should buy base metals with yesterday's low as a stop loss. So if you look at copper, I would recommend to buy around 415 with the stop loss of 412. Targets would be 418 and 420. I would also pick nickel, which is also a good performer in the base metal pack and has been consolidating from last 2-3 days, not falling so much. So if one buys nickel, it would be around 905. Stop loss should be kept at 895. Targets would be roughly 920 on the higher side.
Danisha, what's your sense coming in for natural gas trading at 18-month highs? Do you think there's more upside there?
Natural gas prices have run up too much and too far. This is due to the cooler than normal temperatures in US. But I think at NYMEX it has a strong resistance at $4, which yesterday also it was not able to clear properly. And also there is a technical double top formation happening on the daily charts of NYMEX. So I think prices could correct somewhat from here, and I would recommend to sell natural gas around 215 with the stop loss of 217. Somewhat short-term downside is expected till 212 and 210 on the lower side.
Danisha, what's your sense coming in for precious metals? Because we did see safe haven buying yesterday, but today it has seen a bit of a profit taking.
Yes, gold and silver have been the best performers in commodity complex in last few days, and basically in this week they have got good support in the prices. Gold has basically cleared this important resistance of $1,600 at COMEX this week, and now the next resistance comes at 1,620. And due to this Cyprus issue, Eurozone debt crisis, we have seen that there is good safe haven buying coming in gold. It is rising along with dollar. So dollar and gold both rising together, it is a safe haven buying. So I think this really would be sustained further. Today we have to look for FOMC meeting statements. What do the lawmakers say about the bond buying program and what they are saying about the QE. So prices could be supported today even, and I would recommend to buy on dips in gold and silver both.
Sure.
So gold could be bought around 29,500 with the stop loss of gold should be bought around 29,700. Stop loss should be kept around 29,600.
Sure.
Targets would be 29,800. While silver is getting support from gold and also from base metals as prices have stabilized now. So I would recommend to buy silver even around 54,500, the stop loss of 54,250.
Okay.
Targets would be 54,800 and 900 on the higher side.
Let's also bring in Milan Bhavishi from Inventor Growth and Securities to chat about how to trade the commodity markets. Milan, hi, afternoon. Start off with your view on gold.
The movement in gold may be lackluster till the outcome of FOMC meeting is announced. However, short-term buying interest is definitely visible in gold. This can take the precious metal to $1,644 on COMEX and around 30,000 on MCX. Buy gold around 29,700 on MCX for the target of 29,990 and stop loss can be placed at 29,630 levels.
Milan, now what about crude? How did advise traders to play crude today?
The challenges in Europe can put further pressure on crude oil prices. A break below $91 on NYMEX can result in crude oil prices falling to around $87–88. On MCX, crude oil is a sell on rise around 5,100 levels for the target of 5,050 and stop loss can be placed at 5,120 levels.
We've got Naveen Mathur, Associate Director, Currencies and Commodities, who now joins in from Angel Broking. Naveen, to start off with, what would be your strategy on gold?
Good morning. I think we are buying on gold and the reason is simple because of the depreciation of Indian rupee against the US dollar. We think that there is some kind of a positive uptick which can come in the gold prices and hence the buying strategy would be recommended for the day. Now, otherwise, if you see the dollar is gaining strength because of the concerns on the Eurozone debt crisis erupting again after the Cyprus bailout reforms, particularly with respect to the levy of tax on the deposits there being rejected in the parliament. So I think overall the sentiments have turned again little negative, which is creating risk aversion in the markets and therefore the dollar is gaining strength. So internationally may look like a little stable to a range bound movement, but in the Indian markets I think the rupee depreciation would keep good on the gold prices for the upside and therefore one can buy the contract on 29,780 levels or so, recommending stop loss for this trade at around 29,640 and targets on the upside at around 29,980 or so.
Naveen, the base metals at least seem to be caught in quite a strong downtrend. So what is it that you're advising on copper as well?
Couple of fundamental reasons which are pulling the prices on the copper, particularly the base metal pack on the downside. In spite that the US has started recovering, all the data coming out from the the US markets are a little positive. We are not seeing any kind of a negative data from there. But at the same time, the Chinese economy is getting heated out, so they may put some kind of a reform measures which may put a little bit pressure on the base metals. Overall, the Eurozone issues, again, as I said, have started to be talked about, which may create the demand pressures again. So therefore, apart from the fundamental reasons, we also have the reasons of the LME inventories which are rising continuously. So all these fundamental factors taken together is putting prices on the downside. We also recommend on the downside pressure for the base metal pack, and hence the copper strategy would be to sell at 416 and the stop loss for this trade at 420, targets in the range of 410 to 411.